Welcome back to a video here on my second channel. With the limited time that I have today, I can bring you some coverage of Snapshot 18w47b. We are on Minecraft.net. The article here has been updated. And first of all, let's look at the changes. So, numerous world generation performance improvements. That's probably something we're not going to be able to realistically measure, but should impact the game in a good way. We have adjusted mob spawning behavior to be closer of that to 1.13.2. Now, I'm not going to be able to dive into the deep details of this, but I have some tests running that should shed some light on what is going on. More Jasper texture changes. This right here was quite difficult to spot, but we'll come back to that in a second. We have fixed strongholds not generating properly, which is probably just a bug fix, and reduce the cluster size of pillager spawning so outposts aren't flooded by pillagers. If you saw my video on the main channel yesterday, you would have seen me showing off the bounding box, and in doing all of that we saw lots and lots of pillagers spawning, so that has been nerfed as they spawned quite frequently. If we scroll down, there are some bug fixes. They are mostly just related to things broken in the last couple of snapshots, so nothing major going on there. So back to the texture changes. It's really difficult to spot these. We don't get a change log of exactly what's going on. However, I found this website a while ago that's really cool, and I do not believe that this is updated to 47b, but a few things have passed me by in the previous one that we got. So we knew that we got the new wood textures, but we also had some stone brick ones here that have been softened, and I think these are the nicest ones I've seen yet. And if we keep scrolling down, we'll see some more. So sand has been tweaked and changed again. It's looking all right. I mean, they keep just tweaking and changing, but to be fair, I think they're pretty much all the way there, in my opinion, a lot of these new textures. We knew that the wood ones had changed, and I showed that in the video. If we keep scrolling down, we actually have a new glowstone texture that looks very nice. And then the gold and the diamond blocks. This is probably the best iteration of these blocks I have seen so far. I feel like they managed to capture the feel of the old one with the square outline, yet they've got like a nice kind of shine and gloss about them without trying to add in this sort of blocky shape. I am really very fond of those, and I'd really like it if perhaps the emerald one followed suit as well. Maybe even the iron could go in that direction, but that will probably upset some people. Down here you can see magma blocks, nether quartz, nether brick as well, also getting some subtle adjustments. And there's like one or two more things, and I went into the game itself and had a good look through, and I couldn't spot any other texture changes. So I don't know if these are the ones that are alluded to in the post. Probably it's something else that I've missed. But anyway, let's jump into the game because we want to talk about this one right here. Adjusted mob spawning behavior to be closer to that of 1.13.2. So if we jump into this world, you will see three sets of results. That's really interesting. I first opened the world with render distance 12, I believe, and I ran this test 1, 2, 3 times, and then I turned the render distance down to 10, and it changed the output, and then I decided to turn it all the way up to 16, and then it stayed roughly around the same, which was kind of peculiar. For those of you that don't know, the farm that you're looking at in 44A gave us 17,000, or would it be 1,700 drops? No, it's 17,000, is it? Yeah, it gave us 17,000 drops per hour, and that snapshot had spawning algorithm changes that were much similar to 1.13.2. So this is still quite a nerf, but not something terrible, and it doesn't really tell us too much about what exactly has been changed, just that it means mob farms are most likely not going to be as powerful. So as well as that, I have one more thing to show you, not really related to the snapshot but to future ones. Lady Agnes has tweeted this out saying, me and the amazing Professor Mobius are working on the updated look of villages. Here is a savannah village, and I forgot to prepare the larger image for us to see. This looks really cool. I see some buildings on stilts over here on the left. We have some clay mixed in as well, and this is a really nice simple building style that I think players could learn from. If you were playing Minecraft for the first time, you could come in here and pick up some really cool tips and perhaps expand the village. I noticed the crops as well in this area aren't those big square boxes. They just seem to be randomly laid out, so I don't know if the villages will generate like that. But I believe this is going to be put in a future snapshot, and I really like the look of it for the Savannah village type. And that's all I've got to tell you. Like I said, I couldn't really do a deep dive on any of this stuff at all. None of the information about it has come out from Reddit yet, and this is like the only time that I realistically have to make this video today, so that's the best I could do basically, which is why it's over here on the second channel where I put all of my half-assed videos. No, I'm messing with you. Yeah, thanks for watching this video. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.